look at
Greetings,
that.
passengers. I hope our accommodations have found you without want. Well, get ready. We're about to enter warp space on our way to Jaggermom. Please have a pleasant trip. How did everyone like that one? This time I tried to make it so there wasn't, so all doom and gloom all the time.
Well, you told them where we were going.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Transportation when we get there.
Somebody.
How many are we gonna have?
I
also said
knowledge?
Jaggermom, which is not the place that we're going.
I also can't wait till you finally say, like, we're going the highway to the danger zone.
See, the more you say that, the less likely I'm going to do it.
We've already done the danger zone anyway.
Yeah, we've done
Yeah.
that.
Alright, let's start with the whole transition into the warp.
Yep.
Agree.
No,
So I've already
no.
done some of the calculations.
I'd like to state that, once again, the Tau has not given a shit about going into the warp.
I am not okay.
I am fading that because
I'm
our
waiting.
reputation rests on this.
Is a planet just called Corpse Fortune? Why aren't we going there?
You gotta be fucking.
The auguries are not auspicious.
Wow. So, hey
We're
Gray,
fine.
guess what you don't have to tell us?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and re-roll that willpower.
Gray, you actually have to.
Well,
Wait.
he can try to divine the auguries at a later date to get a more favorable
Well, there you go.
1d5
Yeah,
days.
we can wait a week. Let's wait a week.
If the navigator fails this test, the GM
I'll be right back.
secretly rolls and provides the navigator with one of the following answers. So, how
So,
long do I
everybody-
think this is gonna take?
It's up to Greg.
Yep. 1 second while I do a secret roll. You think it's going to take about 70 days?
Exciting.
Warp
70
or
or 17?
This is real. 70 real days.
That's not bad, then.
Yeah, that's honestly not too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, if the Lucen's Breath, the Zaith one, was 64 and that didn't take very long, yeah, no, not that
Yeah. Yeah. I think we'll be okay.
Alright, translation time. Everyone roll your not whatever it is.
We already did it.
Oh.
A lot of people, yeah, they got
Well,
bored.
A couple of us already did it.
I'm fine.
Fuck.
How is that 2 to
Oh my god.
Oh god.
That is the most failure possible.
Volunteer needs and
No,
scream.
I could fail one more.
100 is
Okay.
a success.
Oh,
It's not a,
that
it's
should
not a
be
failure.
45.
Okay,
yeah.
so you did so you actually
100
did you perceive the auguries
is
the second time?
absolutely a failure.
Nope. It is written in early on the thing that 100 is the maximum success possible.
Yep.
Yeah,
Actually,
0-1.
because it's 0-0.
I believe this game works off of the 0-0 rules rather than is actually 100 as opposed to the.
No, I'm pretty sure it rolls off 1 to 100, not 0 to 99.
It counts as a 0-0. But
I
it's still
have
read as
never heard.
0-0 is when
that's-
you roll the 2 10 die and they're both 0.
No,
Yes.
I get that, but that's
It's written
That does
early
not
on
sound
in
right.
there. I'll find it for you.
That's 100. 0 is
Alright,
100.
let's continue to...
yeah.
Answer given.
So, something I actually need to interject before you reach the wharf. It takes you 2 weeks to kind of transition through space. During that time, you're all going to start to feel a bit itchy, crawly, sick, weird dreams. And I'd like everyone who's poisoned to gain 2 insanity.
Oh goody, because I need more insanity.
Did I do
Oh,
the
hey.
thing with the poison? I'm trying to
I'm
remember.
I
sorry.
get corruption instead.
Did you just say 2?
2.
Yeah.
Excellent, I have 10 now.
Oh, great.
It's
Do a
an
willpower
actually-
check.
oh yeah, that.
Get some minor insanity.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take the crit. I'll stay on poison because I don't want to... Because I remember I got pressured by Dictron into... Where do we...
Pressure by Dictron to what?
What do you mean you stay unpoisoned?
When I was saying, I didn't want to do... I was overly paranoid for the feast thing. When you're like, why are you being paranoid? There's no reason to. And I'm like, so...
I'll
It's
take
mostly
that.
to get people to stop talking about
Yeah.
certain things constantly, as opposed to any actual
Eh.
reason for it.
Yeah. So one of the problems we have with a large group is, we tend to end up talking. So,
I got you.
Roll a D100 plus D100? plus 30.
Okay.
Mental trauma.
Wait, that's 9.
Oh, fuck.
So what was that again?
The character reacts to the slightest stress or pressure by becoming extremely agitated. When performing any task that involves a test, the character must first pass the willpower test or suffer a -10 modifier to their test. If the character gets into combat, all tests immediately in combat automatically suffer a -10 modifier. This effect lasts for 1d5 days.
I believe my modifier is plus 40, isn't it?
If you fail by 4 degrees, then yes.
Well, no, because the trauma modifier is plus 10 for the 10 to 19, isn't it?
Oh, that was
No,
the...
that's a bonus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So you'd actually have one less degree of failure.
Okay.
So here's a question: How is the nobles who are poisoned taking this?
They're
Current?
in the same situation.
I know, but how are they taking it?
Not very well.
Hey, Ablative?
Yeah?
That. Did you go and do the sciences test? The sinus.
Synesian.
Whatever. Whatever. I'm terrible with that. Did you do that again? Because I know you said you wanted to wait again.
I spent a fate point. I never said anything about waiting.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going in with blind. Excellent.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah,
I need
that's
to.
fine.
I need to make my willpower test.
We're in a rush.
Just. This is the first time I'm not freaking out.
So Lars,
I will.
was that a madness check
that's-
for Lars?
Yes, that's a 62 then, so
Character must compulsively perform an action, such as fervent prayer, frantically cleaning weapons, reciting verses, and so on. Pays little attention to anyone else. All tests based on intelligence, fellowship, and perception suffer a -10 for the next 3d10 hours. So both of those are going to clear off before anything important happens.
Oh, hey,
Right,
I
so
got
they're
mut-
minus spell.
I rolled mutants
You just have a
everywhere.
really bad day. That's
Yes.
all.
Wow. I rolled a 17 on my willpower's test.
Okay, War Power 17. Phobia.
I'm
Uh,
afraid of nobility.
Any
Which
die
power
that
is
comes up at
phobia?
9, you see the objects of your phobia until the vessel leaves the warp.
How fun.
Okay, who else failed there?
What would make an orc phobiatic? Is a question.
Poison?
You didn't get poisoned.
You didn't get poisoned.
Yeah. I know, but
Unless you drank some of it just to see what everyone else was going on about.
no.
Alright,
What's this poison?
who else failed willpower for the transition? No one?
I didn't.
I think most people
I
have
am
passed it,
okay.
actually.
2, 3.
Yeah, everyone seems to have passed pretty well.
Ari didn't freak out this time.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're on to step 3. Locating the Astronomicon.
This isn't a stable route, is it?
No.
Well, it is actually.
Oh.
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 Turns out Gray rolled double ones or something like
All right, so he told us what the route type is, which is good because
Well,
all
it
the
gives
rest
you-
of them.
It gives you a bonus, so I kind of have to.
Of
Sorry
course I
about
passed that one perfectly.
Well, but that also means that the rest of them aren't multiplied, so that's good.
Alright, so
And now steering the vessel.
the important one.
How you doing, Mr. Helmsman? Feeling good?
Does that count as a interaction?
A skill test for your craziness.
Well, that passed, it was only a few days. Actually, at which week did you gain that?
When we enter the warp in the first place, I believe. So
Okay.
probably would not be passed already.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Well, it depends. I mean, when did you said it took a while for the effects to take effect. So we would probably be already in the warp during that
No,
time.
that's the effects of the poison.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got mutants everywhere for my
Oh,
warp
yeah.
thing.
Oh wait, you even see a mutant in the mirror, don't you?
That's only
Well,
when you
I mean,
interact with.
literally.
No, that's only when you interact with a friendly character. And luckily, as a navigator, you're locked in a bubble and no one interacts with you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just
Wow,
trying
this
to
is-
work out what my modifiers for this are.
You pass the same easy, so you get a plus 10. And it's whatever
I
extra.
don't have charts.
No.
It's don't get anything for stable route. Okay, so just plus 10 then.
Yep.
Give us some failures.
Please don't say that.
Let's
What?
do it.
How about no?
Yes. And we're gonna make it there quick.
Yep.
They're gonna make it there real quick.
Quarter time.
3+ quarter time. Yep.
And
So
we move at double speed anyway, so Jeebus.
We really need to start actually hitting ships because we can just run away from anything.
we're getting there in like 8th time then, basically.
Oh yeah, we do have double speed, don't we?
Yeah.
Warp speed.
Turns out that is actually only in every other 40k game. It's specifically in Road Trader it is not. Weird.
For what?
The 100 thing.
Told you.
Huh. Whatever.
It's weird.
Okay. So.
What? It's weird that 100 means 100 and not 0.
In this one. When the other ones, it doesn't.
Whatever.
Can we
We'll
have.
continue this discussion after the
Yeah,
session.
it's not that important
Yeah.
anyway. Warp travel hallucinations. Warp travel encounters.
Yep.
So, who
I'll
wants to
roll
roll the
100.
encounter?
Well, I mean,
How many do we
we're
get?
at- what
Like
are we at
one?
for
I'm not
speed?
telling you.
Oh, God.
97, how do you feel about that?
Oh shit.
I think that's
Temporal
Actually,
hole.
among the worst. Yeah.
Temporal
Oh, boy.
hole.
Okay.
So it's a physical encounter.
Okay, I forget how to do this shit.
Detecting encounters, you have to make an ordinary sciences test. If you pass the test, we can try to avoid it.
Yeah.
Ordinary is plus 10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Can
I
I
know,
hover?
I found
Hover.
I don't need the hover.
Okay.
Fine.
In that case,
Now
I
it's a
will.
challenging navigation check.
Do you want to hover on this one?
Well,
I'll
you
have
can
to make
only do
that
it for one of these, I think.
interaction test.
Because he's navigating while
Yeah.
Lilith is piloting, so you can only hover one or the other.
Yeah.
I would say hover the guy who needs to get us the fuck away from this thing.
So you do
With
get
a
a
harder
you
check.
do get a plus 10 just because this is a navigation warp test. So
It's a challenging one, so it's plus 0, and then whatever.
plus
bonus
10 because he found the Astronomicon.
Oh my
You good?
god.
Yep. So
Yeah,
now it's an ordinary plus 10 pilot spacecraft test.
Piloting
like to hover?
piloting spacecraft. Do we add maneuverability to this, or does that not matter for this one?
Just
Just
what
a,
they
just a
said.
test.
Just a
Okay.
test.
Well,
Your ship
I
isn't that maneuverable in warp.
Okay.
Okay, so
Does it not mention the maneuverability then?
No, it doesn't
does not.
mention maneuverability.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it mentions it most of the time when it's needed. So, all right, just plus 10. Are you giving me are you giving
Hover.
me a
Hover.
All right.
Yes, hover. We
Yes.
do not want to get caught in this thing.
No, we don't. It would be very bad.
It'd be alright. You're fine.
Fine.
We're getting a lot of sub 10 rolls today.
That's
We
a
are.
4, then a 4.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
it'll
makes
come
sense.
back around.
There's a 7. There was my charm,
So first one avoided. Shall I roll the next one?
Nope, because there's
which
no
was
more.
a 2.
Oh Jesus!
Goddamn.
I did the math. If we really were at 1/8 speed, then
Yeah.
That's like 2.5 days, something like that.
Si-
No,
three
not
da-
even,
yeah.
because it comes down to 8
It's fast.
days.
We need to
So it's like a day and a quarter.
Actually, it's
Yeah.
6. It was 6 days, which you reduced down to 3
Which
days.
would be, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
one encounter.
Chart?
Yeah, I was going to say, holy shit.
Chart this
Well,
shit.
first we have to leave.
Yep, you have
That's
to
true.
leave. And 6 is more than half of 23. So
No, wait. The thing is that if he, for the voyage duration, when he's rolling to pilot it, that's taken into account.
No, 6 is the number of days in real space, not your half
We
speed.
decided this last time that
Yeah.
the like if they do go really good, that does still count.
Yeah.
So, what's my how off course are we?
Severely off course, -20 navigation warp test.
Severely, okay.
We're going too fast.
Are
Too
you
Yeah.
sure?
fast.
Because
We
Do I
decided
get
this
the
ahead of
bonus?
time. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I get
do you
the
wanna-
bonus from the Astronomica?
It says if the navigation estimate is less than half or more than double the actual duration of passage.
yeah, I'm not going to
Yeah.
argue it. Let's just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, do I get the bonus from having the Astronomicon?
It says if you can perceive the Astronomicon, you can make your charge test. If you can't see the Astronomicon, you can't even make the test.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
So make that, and if you make that, then you can make the slightly off course test, and then we can try and be on target.
Just roll the -20 thing.
I'm gonna
Oh.
fate that.
Okay.
Have to put the modifier in every time.
Guys,
Nope.
I failed it
Nope.
once.
Alright,
Okay.
well, we don't get the chart of this one, but that's alright. We still made
Wait,
the
The
trip
chart,
fine.
fuck that. We don't get Jagasa.
Well, no, you
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Rolled the inaccurate re-entry, adding +40.
Yeah.
No, that's only if you can't perceive the Astronomicon.
Well, if he fails the test or can't perceive it.
Oh
Yeah.
Okay.
The GM rolls on the table.
Ooh.
And this is how we end up in the Rifts of Hecaton.
I think that's the same
yeah.
result as last time.
Randomly determined location and randomly determined neighboring region.
Yep,
Yeah.
we're gonna end up in the Rifts of Hecaton.
Oh, we're coming
No,
out
no.
hot on
We could-
under teeth.
We could just end up back at Zaith.
We could.
That'd be hilarious.
Okay, so one is the rift.
Great, please make that happen.
Yeah.
Rift, 1, 2.
Heathen Stars is 2. Let's go 3. Scenarios Mafakar and 4, and
The Unbeholden
Unbeholden
Reaches.
that's
5.
5.
So roll a d6, I guess, here, right?
Or just roll it
I've
one
got a D5 set.
Oh boy, we're back in the realm.
We're back in the Winterfresh house.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then a random
ooh,
place in there.
Yep.
If we end up at Lucen's Breath, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
Okay, D10.
and you
On a result of 9 to 10, we're just somewhere completely off course. Ah, Solus and Carmine, it looks like.
Yep.
Well,
You
What
told
we
us
were
about
about- Hey, you can still try to chart the route.
the nobles are getting that
Hang on.
cruise at least.
Hang on. I have a thought. Like, this is a super decadent place, right?
We could buy some drugs.
Just
Well,
hang
if we want to
around.
spend a month
People
flying
use some
in,
really weird things in really hedonistic ways. We might actually be able to find an antidote here. It'd just be through completely different channels.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I also had a thought.
We actually made it to Disney World.
This is true.
Very
So-
hard navigation warp to chart this.
Do it. Do it.
Can I get a hover?
Yes. Hover.
Yeah, that's -30 otherwise.
It's -20 now.
Because we've been doing so well with those.
If anyone can assist,
No, I don't think anybody can get navigation warp.
I am
No.
fading that.
okay.
76, 86, 66.
Now I just need a a 06 and I'll be happy.
Or a 96, that's fine with me too. 92 is
You
good
had
enough,
to
I
say
guess.
something, didn't you?
Well, I guess we don't have a map.
If he
Bloody
passes
nobles.
the test, if he fails to create, damn it,
3
failed
degrees
by
or more.
3 or more, failed to create a turtle.
Yep. So you just end up
So-
with Solus and Carmine. You know why it was so quick? Because you just done the short jump to the pleasure world instead of the long jump to the horrible world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
so
That does make sense.
While we're here, I'd like to stock up on some drugs since we're here anyway.
well, it depends if we're actually going in, or if
Yeah,
we're
'cause
going to try and go to
Yeah.
It will take you 2 weeks to get in system, which is
Yeah,
another
no,
two
we're just going to
insanity.
go to Jagama. We're
And
just
then
going
it take-
to Jagama.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it takes us 2. It'll
Change
take us.
course.
Yeah, and it'll
Should-
take us 2 weeks to get back out of system, so we don't screw it up.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
how about next time we deliberately don't go as fast as we can? So
No.
Can we do that?
That's silly.
What?
I'm pretty sure we can, because, like, why wouldn't you be able to, right?
It
It
seems
really sounds silly that, like, you know, if you pilot well, you're going to be off course.
If you
Well-
drive super fast the entire time, it makes sense to me. We're going as fast as possible when we could probably slow down a bit and get more.
Well,
turns.
it's more the prediction of where it's warp is all thought, right? It's more the prediction of where we're going to, how long it's going to be versus how long it actually is, and knowing when to be like, okay, pull out now. You know what I mean? And it's basically running right up to the point where it's like, oh shit, it's happening a lot sooner. We got to disengage now rather than then.
So what you're saying is the pull-out method isn't working very well.
Never
Certainly
does.
doesn't. Never does.
See, I was specifically avoiding that.
Yeah, same here.
Okay. So now that we've pulled out, wrong spot. Time. Shall we go to Diegomore again?
So you failed to
It
pull out
doesn't
above
work,
the
but it's a
pleasure
really good
world.
time, given that we ended up here.
Yeah, we're going to go back to Jagama now.
Yep.
Great, warp translation.
Warp translation!
And this is going to be the worst route ever because we're going from a pleasure world to a death world.
I think you
best-
mean the best route ever.
Well, the thing is, like, it would have been awesome if we stopped off and say, like, hey, nobles, do you want to go and have some fun in the pleasure world
wait, okay.
for a week?
Let's do the science. Let's do the.
Do your brain science.
Yes.
Scientians.
I need some.
And of course, they don't have charts here because why would they?
Well, we're not. It's not like we're stopping to go shopping.
Again, we have no idea what's going on unless we decide
Yep.
to wait.
I think you people are all poisoned, so you don't really want to wait.
How are we doing on antidote, Gray?
Well, it's
We
only
just
been a
went
few
through
days,
3
real world.
days.
Yeah, it's been 3 days for you.
Okay.
It's been fine.
We're doing pretty good, given we have 6 months worth.
Yeah.
Like this.
I would
Sorry,
say
I
cut
chugged all of it. It turns out it makes you super high.
I would say what, like with the amount of people we have aboard that are poisoned, it's 3 months worth or 2.
2 months.
Like how many nobles were?
Yeah, it's called it
Okay,
2
2
months.
This
Okay.
is Machiavelli probably poisoned, like, more than half. And the only, he was getting around to the ones that annoy him.
So we've got 2 months, half a month, getting out of Zaith.
Yep.
So you have
We-
a month
we
and a
just
half
turned
before you
around.
all die.
We just turned around at Solace, so
Yeah, that's not cost you
Yeah.
any time. You pretty much jumped out, gone, turned the ship around.
Fuck!
And it's even worse because we couldn't chart the route.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. You've
okay. No, I didn't roll any 9s on that, so okay.
so navigator's
Did you-
estimates.
You rolled a 90. Got a 9 in it.
Yeah,
plus
but
the
it was an
musket.
80 and a 10.
Yeah.
Oh, right. It's an 80 plus 10.
Okay, you think this is going to be a roughly 60-day journey?
Well,
Translate for
that's still
Exactly
not bad.
as long, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's fine. 10
Well,
days or so.
60-day journey, and that's with the half speed our ship does. Well, twice as
yeah.
fast.
Alright,
So,
everyone
15
who
days.
failed, go ahead and throw your
Already did.
things.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
I'm fine.
Everybody except for Mordecai. Okay, there are 3 people who succeeded. No, 4. Sorry, forgot to add you, Mia.
I get a phobia.
It's okay. I get forgotten a lot.
So what do I
I
throw
think 40
for?
is phobia again.
1d100 plus
It is.
50 for you.
Yeah, plus your degrees
You know
of failure.
I like this. I like this one. I might as well do it.
Just a malignancy.
You lucky son of a bitch.
I think 40 is a phobia again.
55, he gets malignancy.
So I thought it was like 55 plus 50 for me. So what's malignancy do?
I
Phobia.
get malignancy.
It's really minor, so
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
it's
try
the
to
most
carve out
boring
my
one.
own skill.
Okay.
Stability of the root.
Nothing that you have to worry about. Indirect.
Okay. So that's
Plus
what,
0.
challenging.
Yeah.
Alright.
Challenging Sinesia's test.
Wow. 50 isn't enough.
I'm starting to hate my dice.
You've been
They're
having
either really high
nice.
or really low, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you're using purple. That's the problem.
Wait,
Apostate's
the
usually
ritual
purple.
worked?
The ritual worked. Oh no.
Did you have to give him to the navigator?
So
It's still another full rank before I can pilot the ship.
yeah, so it's going to be a minus 20 to the navigation warp test. So
I'll hover.
that'll be a minus 10. So challenging warp test at minus 10. 2 degrees of success.
Fuck you, Astronomicon. I don't need you.
I
Probably
suggest
shouldn't
not
say
doing that. Don't
So-
say that.
So that's half the calculation.
Well, he said it in Navigators Can't, so you didn't understand him.
The Emperor did.
I could roll to understand him. I have trade linguist.
Warp travel encounters. Shall we start rolling for him? Oh, one person rolls.
Don't understand him.
I'll roll the warp travel.
Oh, okay. All's calm.
clear. Ooh, that
Hey,
means I can
you
try
get-
for the Astronomicon again.
Yeah, do it.
Oh boy, 2 more insanity points.
50-50 shot. Hey, join the ranks of the insane. I'm got 16.
Here, I'll hover for you to find the Astronomicon.
So how do you combat insanity again? Do you like go on a
You
cruise?
spend XP in order to reduce insanity.
Or
Yeah,
we
there
go
it is.
we go to Solace and
Yay!
Trauma for like 5 months.
Okay, so we
All
found
right,
the
how many
Astronomicon.
more?
I think we just keep rolling until he tells us to stop.
Yep, one
Yeah.
more. Another one.
Yeah.
Give me another. I'll
Here's-
tell you
here's-
when to stop.
I rolled the first one.
I'll
roll
the
it.
second.
Actually,
I did it!
Oh, everyone rolled
Fine.
it.
Actually, the first one. Thank you.
Sorry, I did my maths wrong. That was the only one.
Oh.
I forgot,
Okay.
I forgot to do the 1 to 6 ratio for the warp travel anyway.
Well, and the next one would have been all's calm anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this has been a much nicer warp route.
It's still severely off course.
No, it's only
but-
slightly off course.
Oh,
I
Yeah, we
still
only.
then
went
I
half
will
speed.
failed the
hover.
test, but
I'll
So
hover.
after we
For you
finish
guys
with the
to-
place we go.
Make it on course.
Oh,
I have 1 fate point left.
This is without the plus 40, so you're more likely to be
Yeah. Just
in
like
the same region
a
at
few-
least.
And we're more likely to just be like a few days away.
I'm still gonna use that last fate point.
Well, you're going to a death world then.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing could possibly go
I have
wrong.
Carapace armor.
Can I use one of my fate points for him?
I already used it.
Oh.
I think there's a talent for that allows you to do that.
Navigation warp.
Okay, we got it.
Yay! On target.
On target.
We pull out just in time.
plus 10 navigation warp test in order to chart the route.